back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. They'll run with Madison. And from the 25, they work this to the
front. Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 160. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second.
By the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Raced off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
But it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down short of the 15.
Retired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Yeah. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
This has been an up and down battle.
Sanders' kick is good. And that will give him a 12-point lead. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Javon Holland. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a 7-yard carry. Tua going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lee. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military.
Interception, just any interception. Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
Down the numbers. There he goes. 20. Touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a big.
Someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. It's incomplete. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some 1st down.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Robbie Anderson making his way back onto the field.
Right now, they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for?
It's going to happen, but good thought. On 2nd and 9, Darnold. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
They've gotten their receivers open so far. It's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Darnold completes it. And brought down, but not before reaching the... And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he's got some space here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. On first down, it's Darnold. Throw left side complete. That's Anderson. They'll contain him to just 4. Here's Darnold. And brought down, but not before they're inside
the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up
diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Again, he finds more. And he can't quite get there. Tackled.
And go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with first and goal.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure.
70% or better 2 weeks in a row. You have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either.
Hubbard. Yeah, he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. This is a
major letdown. This is the time to go.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Royce Freeman with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he has the first down as he's able to
I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
To his throw, taken in by Miller. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. This is the National Football League. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Their defense a 4th quarter lead. On first down, Darnold. He'll drop that down to Hubbard. And he'll get this
touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team. You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. The guys are
one dialed in. Darnold on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw
his caliber. I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years.
Towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
3 yards on the pick.
This one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stumped out.
Sanders' kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. More costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and... Darnold from the gun. Got his man. It's Eifert. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards.
The tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And now here is another interception. Brandon Jones picking it off. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Ways to try and support him, but you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on, but it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator might
pass. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple of them. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Do what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this.
There he goes left side. The 30. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big play there.
And they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Meanwhile, Darnold's throw here into the hands of Moore. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle here are musts. Now it's Darnold. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Jerome Baker, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, there's still time. Definitely hurts.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold, and he's got the hook up to Moore. Really nice game. They'll look to throw here. And that will be caught by Moore. He's got a Panthers touchdown. David Moore, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't.
Big 2-point conversion. They're going to try and run for it. But he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. And the failure to convert and tie the game, now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
25-yard line. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's upended at the 33.
Partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Salvon Ahmed, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Dolphins use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. It's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's at the 30, 10, 5. Touchdown, Panthers. Robbie Anderson. 77 yards. And the Panthers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter.
How to fix things there.
And to give this time to the tailback. And not much to speak of. Call it a... From the gun, they'll try to run it. 144. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And they'll run here with Carter. And able to get this one all the way up to about... Now a handoff looking right. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. No doubt the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offense. They can't score.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
When you find that kind of...
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
They've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Stephen Carter, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive.
That's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral. Because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense is getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very... There he goes, left side. The 20. Touchdown. Robbie Anderson. 69 yards. And the Panthers are a 2-point conversion away from tying up this football game. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Great starting field position as well.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he roams across the 20, 2nd and 3. Play action, now it's Tua. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The corner blitz works to perfection for A.J. Boye.
Well, here's...
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Complete left side, the tight end Rodgers. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the... Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big...
Darnold, he lost the football. And the Dolphins have got it.
I'm fairly sure that there's no good time to cough up the football. But this couldn't be much worse, could it?
No.
This situation, this yard line, no chance.
They set it on a T-form. They're already in field goal range here late in the... Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown as they come up on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Short throw pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they? That's the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field.
Seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right...
And got his man complete. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami. That clock rolling. Here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. Darnold to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got to
Doubt about it.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And the Dolphins now a loose football. The ball comes out. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they said...
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get... Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll go with the ground attack here. 104. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And, oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Second down. Going to give this time to the tailback. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet.